Well, this is where I'm at with Old Red project. Basically replaced the brake caliper on the right front, shimmed the starter correctly, installed a new distributor, and then I bought a recurve kit for the distributor. I've taken the carburetor apart and cleaned it. It's running good. It occasionally stumbles or stutters. The water pump is seeping through the, what do you call it, the weep hole. So I bought another water pump for it. And the power steering, it leaks some power steering fluid from down here at the beginning, top seal. I am in the process of, I've got the seal, gonna replace it. I've also bought a Holley projection. Basically, I had a Holley throttle body projection on this at one time, but it was intermittent and it would quit and leave you sitting. Well, after I finally threw the damn controller away, but I held on to the wiring because the wiring had the same connectors on it that my farm sprayer had on it, and so I kept the wiring. Well, after I needed that connector and that wire, so I pulled it out of the loom, and lo and behold, the wire that went to the fuel pump had a break in it. So anyway, I held on to that throttle body for, I don't know, 12, 14 years. Kept thinking maybe I'd throw it away. Well, the other day I found on eBay, somebody bought at a Racers estate sale a new in-box controller wiring harness, but it was missing the throttle body and the fuel injection pump. Guess what? I got them. So it's going to have Holley projection fuel injection on it again, which last time I had that on it, man, it made that thing, it woke it up. The tires I have on it right now were actually somebody's. I call them a gift. I hate them. They howl. I hate howling tires. I don't go looking for the mud. This vehicle's never been mudding since I've owned it. I've got the air conditioning pump and the lines all ready to go. As soon as I get the power steering and the water pump done, I'm going to put get the air conditioning working, and the cruise control, and then I'm probably going to put it back up for sale. And I'm thinking I'm going to want about $5,500 for it. Once again, this vehicle had brand new bedsides on it in 2005 when I redid it, and it's only rust on the side of this bed. It's same with the other side. It needs rockers, cab corners. It had new fenders, new inner fenders, and you can still see the sticker that came on the inner fender when I put it on last time. I mean, this thing only probably got 20,000 miles put on it after I painted it. I just didn't drive it much. It was just kind of a toy. It honestly is a nice old truck, but you want to go, it's got 373 gears in it. You want to drive from here to Topeka, which is 90 miles away. It's a long drive without overdrive. Needs an overdrive. Truly needs an overdrive. I may throw some new carpet in it, and I may dye the door panels before I put it up for sale. Put a headliner in it. If I do that, then I'm going to probably up my asking price a little bit. But it's, like I said, it's a solid old pickup. I started sanding on the hood. The problem is see the clears coming off this thing. I'll tell you a story. Don't paint your pickup and start drinking with your buddy when you start painting. Start drinking afterwards. The clear never stuck to the thing very good. it was a bad deal. I don't know what happened for sure, but the clear never stuck to this vehicle worth a darn, and it shed it fairly quickly, which was kind of a disappointment to me. If I paint it again, it's going to get single stage. I've painted probably 20 vehicles since then. I've never had a problem with the clear coming off like this one has. But it wasn't just, it was me too, because I painted this door here and doing the same shit. This is weird. It's like there's a splotch right there, like something got on it. I don't know. But like I said, the bed's all rust free inside. Floor's not bad. It's got some spots in it. Like right back there. Somewhere's over there. I mean, it could be repaired. The main problem with the bed is right back there. There's a beam that goes across there that's just gone. The radiator support is all solid. Anyway, now the front end, when you put it in four-wheel drive, the front and the rear end came out of an all-wheel, full-time four-wheel drive pickup. It had 308s when I got it. I broke the rear end pulling barbed wire out of the fence line, a quarter mile of barbed wire. We wrapped around the ball, and it was buried in the ground. It was loose from the fence post, and I was proceeding to the truck pull it out of there, and I broke the rear end. And so then I bought a donor truck, which actually, this motor is this GM crate motor. It's a GM crate motor come out of the donor truck, and I took the motor and I took the rear end and the front end and put it in this thing. Well, I don't know. I've been told that there's a slight gearing difference between the front and the rear on a full-time four-wheel drive. I don't know, but it definitely, when you put it in four-wheel drive, it has a howl on the front end. It just does. So, anyway. Didn't have to touch the throttle. I just power washed the engine here this afternoon. I power washed the engine, and I got the engine fairly wet. You can see the water on top of the air cleaner. So no lifter noise, running nice and smooth. I've taken a heat gun and looked at all the exhaust temperatures, and all the cylinders are running the same. Oh, and the exhaust on this thing is absolute junk. First it had glass packs on it. I hated them because they were too noisy. Then I bought some Napa quiet mufflers, and they just leaked around the seams of it, and it poof, 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 fucking noise. I hated that too. So one night I went down there and cut them out and put some straight pipes in it. Well, that was too damn noisy. And didn't want to spend any money at that time, so I had two old tractor mufflers, and they're just straight through. They got baffling in them, and I mean, they're like perforated, and I really think they kill top end performance. I think the perforations do. It seemed to hurt the top end when I did that to it, and they're junk. I mean, the exhaust from midway back to the back of the truck is junk. I mean, it doesn't totally leak, but it is what it is. Seat's got one cigarette burn in it. Back here I've got stored the parts, extra parts and stuff I have for it. What's that? That is a extra power steering pump. I thought I needed a new power steering pump at one time, I believe. The jack handle, it's a gas tank guard. There's the wipers, there's the cruise control, there's a mount for the power steering pump, or the air conditioning pump. And I don't know what happened to the metal speaker thing that's supposed to be over here. The door panels have been, I don't know, they were dyed at one time and they have been sun faded. And yes, I put some tunes in the thing. Gotta have your tunes. The dash has had one of them covers put on it, and it is showing some sign of age right there, but overall it ain't bad. And the dash cover, okay, this thing would have come with the cruise control and the wipers on the blinker. That thing was a piece of trash. It broke twice on me. I finally got sick of it, and I put a wiper control out of a 79, and it's just taped to the bottom of the brake controller. And then I took that pickup that the motor come out of. No, this would be the original dash, because basically on a 79, that is right below that. So I don't know. That's just the way it is. It works good. The fan on low likes to make some noise. Now, and the headliner is, it needs a new headliner. That or the rest of that crap pulled off and died. I don't know. You can buy headliner material. These are all in good shape. The seats in good shape. I put that cover on it and put a new cushion in the bottom of it. And it's got some aftermarket things over here. I liked them because I could stick my cell phone crap in it. And the speaker's missing its grill. I know where I lost it at. It's out in the middle of a soybean field, but I've never found it back. Listen to her idle. She's idling good. Turn that grumbling damn fan off. Oh, the wheels are relatively good, but they've got rust right there. Other than that, I mean, they can be shined up. They don't look too bad. I hate them tires. Hate them. Just hate them. Howling pieces of crap. The grill, it's missing a mount right up here. And this little corner's broke out on it. Otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. The hood, oh, I don't know if you can see it. There's just a little bit of rust right up in there. It's just surface rust. I don't know, but there's definitely some rust there for some reason. It had a new dryer put on it, and I've had what happened to the air conditioning pump is there's a big hose that goes over the back of the air conditioning pump, and basically it got broke. And so when it broke, I took the ends of it and I sealed it up and folded them over and then put silicone on them so that the system would stay good and clean. Got a new orifice to put in it. To put in the air conditioning, and I don't think getting the air conditioning won't be a problem. Cruise control with that Holley projection should be able to get the cruise control back on it and working. I'd like to see somebody buy this and fix it back up. I'd rather than just not go get to help. You know, I don't know. I'd like to see it return to its glory. Oh, the Oh, these here bed thing rails, I don't have the right screws for them, and there's a screw missing on it. They really need the right screws in them. The rubbers around the windows, I think if you work them down with something, it'd be fine. Just needs new chromes. Oh, the power windows, I don't go up and down the best. I don't know what the hell the deal is. It's had all new, when I redid it, it's had all new rubbers in there, but I don't know. They just never fit really good. This rubber never fit really good. And this one here did not fit good. I don't know what the hell the deal was. It had all new rubbers around the doors. And they're all in great shape. This kicks whatever you threshold in good shape. This is the one off the other side. It is in tough shape. Had a dent in it. The floors on this side, it's leaking just a little bit of water, and I don't know, right up between the heater box and the firewall, there's supposed to be a seal, and I'm sure I put a seal in there when I put a new heater core in it, but I don't feel one in there right now. I don't know where it blew out, and that may be why it doesn't, the air never blowed real hard out of the air conditioning vents, and I think that's why. Now we'll fix that. I don't know. We'll see what happens on that one. But oh, and the transfer case leaks a little bit of oil. Transmission's solid. I've never had any problems with it. Seat's a little faded. I don't know. I bought some dye. I don't know whether I'll mess with that or not. I'll let the next guy do that. Haven't decided how ambitious I'll be on it. I'm afraid I'll get real ambitious and I want to keep the damn thing. Anyway, keep you posted whenever I get it to the point that it's ready for sale. I'll put it back out in Facebook Marketplace and see what happens. Have a good day.